gentlemen, Audrey Stewart, welcome to the show.
God bless you. Thanks for having me.
You got it.
I'm amped.
I'm happy you're here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Tell us a little bit about when did you start doing comedy?
So, I've done comedy my whole life. Like, not stand-up. I've just, done, since I was, 7 years old until now, I've done different forms of comedy. I started with, acting, comedic acting. Had a lot of ADHD and ADD as a child, so, thrown into every theater class you can imagine. Some parents were we don't know what to do with her. Let's wear her out at theater camp. And so, I did that, and then I came out here to pursue comedy. I didn't know exactly what form of it I wanted to do. So I started the Groundlings School, and someone in Groundlings was like, yo, you're kind of wild. You should try to get up on stage and sell yourself. And I was like, maybe I'll try it. They're like, yeah, try it. So I got up probably a year and 2 months ago, got up on a stage, I forget the cafe, some lit, cute cafe. Got up.
It was lit.
It was lit.
They had such good lighting.
Truly lit.
Yeah.
Got up.
Really solid lighting.
Yeah, it was really actually pretty colors.
Or was it a cafe that was turned up? There were people were coming in, they were buying coffee, they were excited.
They were ready to see me. But yeah, and then I performed, and it was a rush, and I was addicted to it, and I've been doing stand-up ever since, and that's the kind of comedic avenue I'm taking right now.
So you came to LA not knowing you wanted to be a stand-up comedian. You just knew that I have this energy.
Yeah.
Sometimes people call that energy ADHD
because
they don't know what to call it.
Exactly.
But I've got it.
Exactly.
Okay. So then you started doing stand-up. So what I've noticed about you, Audrey, is you're hustling.
I'm hustling.
I'm seeing your posts. You're doing this show.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not glamorous shows.
No.
But
they're fun as hell. And I'm honored. I'm hell yeah.
Right. Is that a booking?
It's booking as we speak.
She just got booked, guys. She just got another booking. That's incredible.
Yep. Main stage.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Main stage. Main stage
in someone's basement.
Those are the shows that you got to do.
Yeah, lit.
So tell us what that's like. What is it like to be hustling as a comedian? And because I've seen your performance, and I've seen you perform quite a few times, and you've got something very special about you going on that I've noticed, which is why you're here.
Thank you.
And it's a little, dare I say, unrefined. I feel like you're in the process of refining it.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the place. Is that what you're saying?
Well, a little bit. It just to me it just strikes me as you're on your grind.
Right.
You're trying out. You're finding your routine. Mm-hmm. You know this bit works. You like this bit. I've seen that bit. You do it. But every time I see you, you still have a lot of new stuff. So it's you're in almost the writing process.
I am
constantly.
I truly am, and that's why I think it's a grind right now. I think when you have that a lot of ideas and a lot of material, you have no other choice but to grind to kind of help mold all that together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's and my brain, the way it works, is just I'll be up on stage and I'll just be hey, here's an idea, and my mouth will just be blah! And so just new stuff will be coming out all the time. I'd like to ultimately sharpen it and have a consistent set, but I haven't had that yet. But
right.
That's what the grind's kind of trying to teach me is this works, this doesn't work, and when I know what every little piece that works, I'm gonna combine it and just sitting me.
When I want to jump back into something real fast. When did you know
I wanted to do comedy
you wanted to do comedy?
Love telling people this, truly. I went to an all-girls camp for, 10, 12 years.
What? What kind of camp? An all-girls camp for 10 to 12 years?
No, okay, I worded that so wrong.
Yeah, that sounds...
From the ages of 7 to 19, so maybe I did the math wrong there.
No, now that's a 15-year camp. Okay. And that's even still bad math. That's a 17-year camp.
I don't know math. Hence why I'm a comedian.
We haven't learned math.
No, I flunked out of math almost.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
People ask me what does that equal? I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
Don't ask me for parking advice. That's not my job.
That's not my thing.
That's not my thing.
But, so from every summer from the years of 7 to 19, I went to an all-girl camp for 2 weeks. And it was my favorite place in the world. It was called Gnawbone Camp. And when I was...
the all-girls camp was called Gnawbone Camp.
Yep.
No bones. No bones around here. Nah bones. You got a
bone. Nah boners. High boners.
That's hysterical.
Yes, truly. But it was the best thing in my life. But when I was 7, they had a talent show. And I was like, all right, I want to do this. Like, I want to get up there. And I signed up for the talent show. I had no act. None. I just knew I wanted to do the talent show. And then they called my name. And it's like in front of the whole camp. The camp's kind of large. So, like, everyone kind of sits in these, like, bleachers or whatever. And then the stage is, like, a little elevated platform. They called my name. I went up there and I don't know what the hell I was going to do. I just started singing a song that I made up at the top of my head with like comedic words and things like that. And the camp was losing it and they loved it.
Yeah.
And I got a little stand to know. And maybe because I was just like a little 7-year-old with a cute little bowl cut.
Yeah.
And I was cute.
Yeah.
Or I was good.
Because you're funny. You know what I mean? You're just funny. And I feel it and I see it and I'm excited about your career.
You're funny.
Like, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where you go, all of our crisscrossing that we're gonna do together. So we have a clip of your stand-up.
Yeah.
I would love to play it.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Audrey Stewart.
We're back on Tinder. The guys are swiping right, not for the reasons you think. For swiping right to tell me things. Let me just give you an example. Some guy swiped right and he was like, yo, you got kite surfing arms. I was like, are you asking me to go kite surfing with you? He was like, nope, and that was the end of the conversation. That was it. Then I was wearing an Indiana University sweatshirt in one of the pictures, and some guy swiped right, and he was like, yo, my cousin went to Indiana University. I was like, that's amazing. Want to grab a drink? He was like, busy. And that was kind of... I was like, I guess I have like a tell me something phase. I'm on my face. It's fine. I like living in LA. Other than the dating scene, it's fun. I think you get to do, yeah, right? You get to do cool things out here, right? You get to go to parties in the hills, right, with celebrities. And I usually say the same thing to each celebrity I meet in those parties. I'm like, hey, can I interest you in a shrimp cocktail? I love catering. I like being tall. I feel like being tall is the best because you can get your drinks at the bar really fast. You just take men's short faces. You're like, go to sleep, go to sleep. And you order and it's great. I get really excited when I see other tall ladies at the bar. I'm like, hell yeah, my Amazonians. And I stood next to them. I saw 2 the other night. I stood right next to them. And they were like, yo, you can't be standing with us. I was like, why the hell not? They were like, we're going to start asking for a volleyball team? We're not trying to do that again tonight. I was like, that's fucking fair. I was like, do you guys play volleyball? They're like, yeah, do you? I'm like, yeah, let's get a team going.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, right there. So so let's have you plug, where can we find you? Where can we see you do stand-up? Can we follow you on Instagram?
Yes!
Tell us all about it.
I'm going to look at you, the camera. So you can go to my website, if I could speak, www.audreymstewart.com. And then on there I have like a whole like little schedule thing of when my shows are. But that's what my Instagram account is. So you can find me there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Yeah. I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm happy to be here. Yeah. I'm amped. I mean, my God.
You should stay.
Okay.
Just stay.
This is a nice little place.
Thanks.
I told you I'd move in here.
Right.
Like, wow.
You should.
Okay.
We need help.
Okay. Well.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on. I'm going to shake your hand again.
Yeah.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm announcing handshakes. Maybe there's a clear opportunity there for like handshake or no handshake. Maybe we should just be like, and that's Audrey Marie, folks.